Alright. Alright, this is the way it's gonna be. Good. Oh, there's my horse. That thing is creepily quiet.
Yeah.
Move, horsies. Before I eat one of you. Horse me. Can I be heard right now by anybody? Make sure my mic is working properly. Get up there, you stupid animal. Don't make me buy spurs so I can kick you.
Yeah.
See what he's got on him. Take his groschen. Pointed yellow hat. Nah, I don't really want that. It's worth a decent amount. No witnesses, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I just murdered somebody. Why does it say I'm in combat? Hello.
Yeah. Must be here somewhere. Come here, lily liver.
My name ain't Lily, and I don't like liver. God damn it! Do something, dog!
Stop!
Fuckery! Stop! No! I don't want to die! Fuck you. Ooh. Granddad's old sword. That's a piece of junk. Taking all your groschen, though. Cheap. Cheap. That doesn't have anything on him. Take the silver goblet. Oh, yeah. Hello, Wandering Ranger. I wasn't just teabagging that guy. You see nothing. Cool. Yeah, I was looking at other people streaming it, right? And, none of them had the DLC. And the DLC looked really good.
Yeah.
So I decided to get the DLC and stream it with all that. One of my earlier streams, it should still be in the replays, I did the whole A Woman's Lot beginning, where you play as Teresa. And that's how I ended up with a dog.
God be with you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They
If there's
didn't
any
have to
issues
say
with
what
my
they wanted
stream,
him for.
just let me know
No.
if I'm coming through too loud
But
or
they
too
definitely
quiet
didn't
or
look like they wanted to invite him to
anything
a
like
feast.
that.
All right, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
May the Lord watch over you.
The hell's that dog barking at now? Here, doggy.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Oh, I got some expired meat on me. Whatever, that's still good. I can't drop the rotted meat in there? Too bad. That would have been fun giving these guys their shits. Yeah, Ma. Don't eat that dog. Alright, so the charcoal burners are not here. I'm gonna have to keep going along this river, I guess.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright. Those are obviously not charcoal burners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I take the wrong turn? I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be looking for clouds of smoke in the air, I guess. I see nothing of the sort.
Yeah.
These might be charcoal burners right up here. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not... This is a Miller.
Yeah.
I think I might have
Yeah.
passed something important. I need to go back. Because if you notice the A at the top of my my screen, that's a quest marker, and if it moves like that, then it means I'm out of the region that I'm supposed to be in. I guess I could tell me exactly where I need to go, but it's gonna give me an area to search based on what I've been told.
Yeah.
If this guy knows anything.
My respects to you. God be with you.
Same head I got now. Take your groschen. I am not a very nice person. Shut up, dog. Gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Supposed to be a person here? I think those other charcoal burners might have been lying to me about something. I'm gonna try to get more information out of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up here?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's another... This, I might be back at Neuhof. I'm not back at Neuhof. I'm not gonna be able to see anything at night. Here they are. Nope, that's Neuhof. Where the hell did those charcoal burners go? The ones that were just over here. I didn't move already. What would I want with charcoal? Oh, that sucks. I'm not gonna be able to get anything out of them until morning, and I don't think there's a spot for me to sleep around here. And I'm getting tired myself, so I better go to sleep somewhere. I'm gonna go back to Neuhof, take a rest, and look in the morning. I can't see anything at night. Anyway. I hate fences. Alright, I'm back at Neuhof. And yeah, this game is, in my opinion, it's better than Skyrim, way better. Gotta be a place for me to sleep around here. Considering all the dead people. Half this this village here was wiped out by bandits, so I'm surprised there's any doors that are like still got people behind them. Oh, what the hell? I can see way better without the torch. Come on, man. Just want to sleep. There ain't even anybody in there. Come on. I'll sleep with the pigs. Those sexy, sexy pigs. I mean, I'm tempted just to knock that guy out, move him, and take his bed. But I have a feeling he'd probably wake up and he'd be like, who knocked me out? It's probably that asshole who stole my bed. Get out of here, dog. Actually, am I even in the right area? Neuhof. Alright, this is where all the destruction took place. There's got to be empty beds here. I'm just gonna steal a rest right here. Hope she doesn't wake up. Why is some creepy dude sleeping in her bed? There we go. Morning. Alright, back to work. Hey, my touch is cold. My touch is cold. Can you still hear me? You still watching?
Yeah.
The hell is this?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody here. Alright, I'm gonna question some more of these people.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus Christ, watch that language.
I'm looking for a ginger-haired boy. I hear he's friends with some charcoal burners.
We ain't friends with no redhead.
He works as a stable
Yeah,
boy at the
my
stud farm.
man.
I know where that is,
Don't trust those gingers.
but I don't know no one from there. God be with you.
Good day to you.
I still have some questions. Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujetz. There's good
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks.
Then follow the river. That's how you found.
All right,
So,
I'll go now.
Good luck to you.
between Neuhof and Uschitz. There's Neuhof. And Uschitz is somewhere up here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Need to be more thorough when I question people.
Yeah.
Well, time to head out towards Uschitz.
Watch where you're going, you lout. You nearly killed me.
The fuck do you call me? Say it again. Motherfucker's gonna get away. He thinks I'm trying to kill him. Where would he get an insane idea like that? Run! Run, dummy. Right in the ass. Can't let him get away, he's a witness. I'll tell people.
To me?
I don't want your stinking axe. Oh yeah, I mostly just killed you for your clothes, but those are crap too, so whatever. You died for nothing. Take my arrow back. You know, eventually I think I'm gonna get in trouble for murdering people. Look, I hope I didn't leave any evidence. Like sperm or anything on his body. after I was done with that. That they're gonna like go all CSI and find out who did it. Pretty sure they didn't have CSI or forensics labs in 1403, just outside of Prague. But who knows? I better put my bloody weapon away.
Yeah.
The hell am I now? This ain't Neuhoff, is it? It is Neuhoff, just the outskirts of it. Alright, but I lost the river that I was supposed to be following. I'll be sure I'll run across the river again somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright, horse. Alright, nothing here though.
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna eat their food.
Good health to you.
I'm searching for a stable boy from Neuhoff. They call him Ginger.
I know him right enough, but I don't know where he is now.
He's run away from the stud farm. I have to find him.
Well, he's definitely not here. Try the other charcoal burners camp downstream. Maybe he's there.
May the Lord watch over you.
I don't trust these guys. I think one of them's lying. Can talk to more of them.
Has anyone here seen Ginger?
That boy from the stud farm?
Yes, that's the one. Is he around?
No, he's not here. But he passed through not long ago on the way to Talmberg. Follow the stream to the west and you'll find more charcoal burners there.
Good luck to you.
Okay, that guy was a little bit more specific. To the west.
Talk to me and leave the others in peace.
Alright. Think I'll do that.
God be with you.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhoff. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
Just think about this. If I do find him here and you've been lying to me, I'll have you hauled off in chains and turned over to the executioner.
I understand, lad, but I can't help you because he's not here, and that's that.
But
I told you, he's not here. May the Lord watch over you.
There's something else. I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Hard to say. He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Townburg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Townburg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Thanks for the 5 lemons. I just noticed that. I really need to get alerts on my my chat in here. Alright, that's the stream I'm supposed to be following. This is the road I'm supposed to be headed west on. I have a feeling I'm about to get attacked by something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think usually when you hear those birds, it's well, that means there's something there. Oh, here they are. Hold on. Bran.
I figured there was a wench behind it.
Aye. Remember that time he let one of the horses...
Jesus Christ be praised.
Alright, these are twins.
Where are you hiding, Ginger?
How did you... What the hell are you talking about?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the orders of Sir Hanush, and I need to talk to Ginger about the raid on the stud farm.
If Sir Hanush sent you, then you should deal with those 2 cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the poor boy. Once you take care of them, we won't have to hide him anymore.
Alright, I'll deal with them. And then you'll tell me where you've got Ginger hidden, right?
Right. You get rid of them, and I'll tell you.
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly. There's lots of places to hide around here. But they came and went over the bridge, so I reckon they must be somewhere between here and our neighbours.
That's a lot of woods to comb through.
Not all that much. There's a path around there somewhere leading to an abandoned camp. Take care now.
Can I just beat it out of him? I really just want to beat it out of him. He says across the bridge. Looks like there could be a camp here, I guess. There's obviously a camp up here. You know what? Try that out first.
Yeah.
You did say across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'll try the hidden area first. Huh. Ruffian.
God be with you, good sir. What are you doing? Are you poaching here?
What the hell are you on about? I just found it is all. But you look a bit suspicious to me. Poacher!
I wasn't hunting. That carcass was already lying there when I came.
What are you doing here? Looking for your kill, are you, you poacher? That dead deer?
I'm looking for humans and killing any I find.
You? Not likely. Oh shit, you're all covered in his blood.
It's my own blood. Some humans ambushed me and I got cut. And now you're trying to pin this killing on me.
Well, it's true it ain't safe in these parts. I've got a funny feeling about you. But I can't be absolutely sure you did it.
I'm relieved to hear it. And what exactly were you doing here anyway?
What are you getting at?
You're carrying the murder weapon.
You won't prove it's the murder weapon, but I'll prove I know how to use it.
You were cutting it up right here on the road.
What of it? Corpse doesn't need possessions.
It's like arguing with a liberal. Good God.
I know what happened. I won't leave criminals to roam the roads.
Oh, really? I'll tell you, if you try and pin something on me I haven't done, the whole fucking province will get to hear of it.
You're the poacher.
All right, then. I did it. I needed food. The humans burned us out. The brigands took everything. Everything! You don't have to tell anyone, you know? And you won't regret it.
What should I do here? Should I take the bribe? Get into a fight, probably end up hauling him off to jail. Or, I'm not going to send him off on his way. Come on, this is too easy.
Forget it. I won't be bribed.
Farewell. What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, you think you're good enough?
Come and get it!
Ow!
Kunda. Fuck! Take that!
I'm in no mood for talk. You're dead.
Bastard!
Get him, dog! That is stupid, dog. I mean, the dog can't help me out in a fight, but it could sure as hell get between me and the target. What a dumbass. Now I am going to take shit from this deer. Hey dog, want food?
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good boy. That's my boy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking for 2 bandits or something. That was a random event. I don't think that was. Oh, look, a ghost woman.
Help
Just
me,
material.
somebody! Now!
And kind of decent looking. Oh, you bitch!
Creeping around here. Blood will be spilt. Is that all you got? Bugger! You'll get what for?
Oh, this is not good. Oh, fuck that.
Come here, Lily Liver.
I wish I had a dog that was something. I'm gonna fucking die. I shouldn't have fallen for that. I really shouldn't have fallen for that. See?
Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
You're dead. When I come back, you're dead. What we got going on here? Okay, this is clearly
Hey,
poachers.
fella, come here.
What?
What'll it be? I don't want to buy anything, thanks.
Very well then. Some other time.
Come back and deal with him later if I remember. I need to find those people I'm actually supposed to be fighting.
cowardly fuckers at the stud farm. That was different.
This is
Tonight, there was lots of us and Runt was with us, and there's not many have the balls to face him. Here, there's only two.
time is it? It's too early in the day to wait for them to go to sleep. Wasn't me.
Come here, lily liver.
God damn it! Don't come.
You'll get much more. Come on, then.
Oh, I really need to. Oh man. I botched that one, letting him know where I was early. Should probably find a place to rest and just come at him at night. All stealth-like, because I don't wear armor. I don't want to wear armor. Too cool for armor. Alright, let's see what else I got here. Okay, got my dagger. South kill, I need level 5. Level 2. I need to do more stealth. I need to do stealth by taking more people out that way. Manly odor? Not even sure if I'm going to use the shield. Alright, I'll look at this stuff later. Alright.
Come here. I know something. My respects to you, sir.
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of silver with me, I might share what I know.
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Ratide?
No need for that. All I wanted was a bit of silver, and instead I get the whip.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Uzhitz.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
May the Lord watch over you.
So I can just threaten my way around. I'm gonna find a place to sit, and I'm gonna wait till nighttime. I'm gonna go kill those other bandits anyway, because they piss me off. They deserve to die now. Dog pissing? Pissed right on their wagon wheel. How polite. So proud of him. Too bad he didn't piss in their cooking pot. No, that's what I would have done. No, I mean, after I'd eaten out of it. Time to go get my revenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Got out the marker. Here we go. This is a camp. Are they awake or are they sleeping now? They're asleep. Really, dear? Really? Okay, there's one there, one there. Damn you, dog.
Is that all you've got? Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Where's your weapon, buddy?
Missed! Peace! Don't beat it! Fuck! Peace!
Just hold still and die. You're not gonna win the fight. Okay, this guy's got nothing of value on him. Take your arrows. Take that. Take your silver ring. No. Alright, they're done. Problem is, this thing right here is probably locked. Yes! It would actually have their gear that they wear during the day in the container. Yeah. Time to go find Ginger. And if we find Ginger, maybe the professor and Marianne will be with them too. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hope I don't break my leg or kill my horse or something running through this. Oh shit! What the hell was that?
God be with you.
I found those bandits and took care of them.
I'm glad to hear it.
If you don't believe me, I can take you to their bodies.
All right. I'll take your word for it. Ginger's hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go north along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a spring. There's an overgrown path from there that'll lead you to where Ginger is. But it's...
Thank you.
Farewell.
Alright, we found this little snake. Now the question is, what do I do with Ginger? When I get the information out of him? Do I kill him myself, make it quick and easy? Or do I, maybe I take him in alive, because the executioner is going to torture him. And then, you know, waiting for death would be a little bit more than just receiving it instantly. You know, counting how many days and seconds he has left to be alive. I think taking him to an executioner would be far more twisted.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ujits and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ujits, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ujits. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as
Pretty
usual,
blunt.
only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
No, I think I gotta go to Ushits. Ushits and Ushits. So let's see here. Map. Ushits. I gotta go back to Neuhof first. You know, Hoff is in this direction. Come on, dog. Quit digging in crap.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense that I can see better at night without the torch in some circumstances. Details, no. But to get a gist of where I'm going and what's in front of me, yeah. And that makes sense because without that torch in your face, your night vision is gonna take over. You know, your pupils are gonna dilate. You're gonna be able to bring in more light that you're gonna get from the moon. You'll be able to see a little bit further, albeit with a little bit less clarity. At least you know where you're going.
Yeah.
So I need to go back to the Neuhof, probably tell that Bernard went on, and I guess I'm off to Ushitz. You know, I could probably faster. I should have probably just. If I do a third playthrough of this game, because this is my second one, then I think I might do hardcore mode, and that's where you can't fast travel. Unless I'm probably can't stop the bleeding as easily either. Alright. That bow down. Alright, the horse is about to throw me.
Yeah.
Took him there.
I'll be with you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right, since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. God be with you.
Alright. Gotta go back to Rete then.
Yeah.
That's right, Rete isn't far at all.
Yeah.
Especially now with the horse is actually running, we basically trotted here. Should be getting pretty close now. Put this away, I could probably even see it. No. Shut up, horse. Yeah, the horse's salmon is in the green right there.
Yeah.
Right, I'm on the outskirts of Rete. What is this place?
Look, hey, who's that?
Broken Wheel Inn. See if I got a room here. Where I get a room, I have no idea. I really need to get lockpicks. What? What? That's some right there. The hell is he doing way out here?
Shit, what's going on?
Is he drunk?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognised one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Merhayed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
Alright, that's pretty graphic.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Uzhitz. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. Farewell.
Nobody ever told me his name. Let's go, Pebbles. We're headed to Ushitz.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should just fast travel to Talmberg. Get some rest in Talberg. Alright, what is this? An armed man in the road. Where?
Friend, could I have a word with you?
This guy. I get attacked again, I just know it.
Good sir, have you... What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway?
I am Sir Ulfrinn of Lossany.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Ulfrinn. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory and combat.
Oh, jeez.
But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
That's a damn foolish idea. You ought to go home.
I'd love to. But what shall I tell Mama?
Tell her to forget about her Tristans and Amadises and leave you alone. Not only will you have peace, but no doubt your subjects will take you more seriously too.
That's easier said than done. I'm not sure I have the courage for that.
Well, you have the courage to accost wayfarers and challenge them to duels. Surely you can talk to your mother.
Well, I suppose so. Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
More loser knights like that, the kingdom the easier to be for me to take over the world later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I might be at my destination now. Let's see where this is. It's like a farmhouse. I'm pretty much there, yeah. This is just on the outskirts of Ushitz. I think Ushitz is also where I go to learn how to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh shits. Ooh shits and ooh shits. I have a feeling I'm not even on the main road.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, you to get off my dick. I don't mind finding an inn around here somewhere. Alright. Here we go.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
I like how the guy's basically just an investigator. Basically, CSI Bohemia going on.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Whoa. What the hell happened to my screen? Yeah, this is not the stream doing that. It's gone completely black for me too.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
What are those types?
Another thing about Lubosh.
Alright, that was a weird glitch. Well, pretty sure I just found a place to sleep.
A bed?
Nope. Swear to God, I'm about to send that dog back to the mill. Oh, what the hell's the worst that could happen? Maybe they poisoned him and that's why he didn't scream. Well, that's his leg. Cut all the way up. Nailed.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning, but who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Oh, I'm still pretty high in energy.
Nothing unusual. Nothing here.
I'm definitely gonna be getting me some lockpicks.
Jesus Christ be praised. Take care now.
I need to find some shops. I need to sell off a bunch of junk on my horse, get some money, and buy some crap. Alright. Looking for a general goods store. Yeah, here's some shops. This must be the town square.
Mother of God, you look like you've been assaulted.
You're about to get assaulted. You don't show
I've come in
some
the name
respect.
of Sahanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
Alright.
That's all. Thank you.
God bless.
But I need to sell some stuff first. This is a tavern. Okay, here's something else. Pillory. This is obviously a scribe. What would Ooh. Oh, better go to church. Whatever. I want to go back to finding a shop. The pretzel maker. I have some pretzels in my freezer. I love me some pretzels. Grosser. Nothing's grosser than... Well, I would say. I was gonna say pretzels, but like, nah, pretzels are pretty good. Alright. Fun. Pretzels, grocer. What do I need now? I need to find a general store. Something that I can just sell a bunch of my junk on. At.
God be with you. What can I do for you? Take care.
I don't want to say the scribe is awake yet, because I won't learn how to read. God, you're ugly. Guess this place is closed. Ah, general goods store. Alrighty.
Be off. You don't belong here.
God be with you. Good luck to you.
Garlic, beetroot, asparagus.
I don't want any of that because it sounds disgusting, especially if you've touched it already.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start.
Hey, I'm gonna learn how to read. Wish I could do that in real life.
He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay, one day, a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he looked it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away, because he thought the trick had been played upon him. But he took it home on second thought. As soon as he found it, and soon found to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it only to find nothing. My God, that guy's an idiot.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword, To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table
I've
with
never
some
read
text.
Latin.
Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Oops.
I read the page.
So tell me, Disjupule, what's written there?
Hey, liquor party prophet.
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing
I just
more I
picked
can
whichever
teach
one
you.
looked the most Latin.
Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
I can read. Yeah, that's probably why that's why everybody had signs back then.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Good luck to you.
Can I?
Be off now. You don't belong here.
Really? It's a great way of treating customers, if I do say so myself.
But oh, wait until you get them in your mouth. Come right up.
What's this guy's name? Someday, I'm going to kill you. Down this road there might be some, but down here as well. Let's just try south first. What's everyone freaking out for? What'd I do?
Do you want something?
Yeah, I want you people to quit acting nuts. These people are absolutely insane. Oh my god, I hear the faint noise. The whole bro's gonna end. Or I'm standing literally 2 feet from them. Who's there? Show yourself. It's like, I'm 5 feet in front of you, bitch. I am showing myself. I guess since I'm down in this area now, I can just check out the writing on that wall. Isn't this where was that? Oh yeah. Just gonna leave that door open so people can walk by. Hey, what's that?
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Judas. Traitor.
Yeah.
Who is... What's that?
See?
Who are you?
See what I mean? 5 feet from when they can't even see me. I don't know, someday I think I'm just gonna murder everybody in this town. I don't see any kind of shop that's worth my while here. Except this one nut job. Who's like, what do you want here? You're not supposed to be in here. It's like, you're a fucking shop. I just want to buy and sell. But nah. See if it works now. Oh, look.
Good day to you.
Finally! Anything here I want to buy from? An axe? No. I mean, that's nice looking, but I can buy one of those that doesn't have any noise. Here we go. Sell some of this crap bassinet. Slippers. All these gloves. Alright.
Can we do something about the price?
Well, we can try it.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Thanks 1,000 times.
Got all that crap off my horse. Got a decent chunk of change now. How much groschen do I have? I have 830. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now I can go find that priest. Yeah, priesty, priesty, priesty. Where are you, priesty, priesty?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Which I'm pretty sure was made up by man, the confessional thing, by Catholics specifically. Hence the whole Hussite, you know, and Luther. And all the other rebellions against the church to create religions that don't really have the confessional in the same way that Catholics do.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What's interesting about this game is the way everyone pronounces things different. He just said Lubosh. That's like the first and only time he'll actually say that. Later on, I bet he refers to him as Lubosh. Which is weird.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Take care now.
All right. Tavern. What's up, ugly lady?
God be with you. What can I do for you?
Hey, look me in the eye while I'm talking to you. Oh, I need to find lockpicks. I definitely need to find lockpicks. Here, doggy. Want some fish?
Heel. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Bones and all.
Look what I've got. You'll love this.
Got some roast chicken too.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love.
Alright, you can have some of this because it looks like it's gone bad. Come on, dog. Puke, puke, puke. Got perk points available for the dog. I want to be able to sick him on somebody, but I need level 5. Yeah, I'm at 3. I'm just gonna go with that one because I don't really hunt that much.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted?
We'll go in the back room and you can help me take them off.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
Sure, but groschen first. These are harsh times.
This is basically, I think, buying the place.
That's a lot. I'll have to think it over.
Suit yourself. May the Lord watch over you.
Well,
I'd like to throw some dice. Fancy a game?
May the best man win.
asshole.
That'll do me.
Because your girlfriend won't. Oh, come on, man.
Finished.
Will you get it straight? Actually. Oh.
No point in pushing it.
Yeah, it's probably for the best, but you're winning, so I wish you would push it. Come on, bust.
This'll be the one.
Bust, bust, bust. The hell's that dice?
Your turn. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Slopped all over again.
Yeah, you'd like that.
We'll see.
Yeah. You weren't gonna take the other one? Bust. Come on, bust, man, bust. Oh, man.
This'll be the one.
Bust, bust, bust.
Damn!
Yes!
Not afraid of anything, eh?
I busted. Now I got another 5. Three of a kind. You. Yeah, take it. Gets another roll? No way! I just
I
lost.
was lucky, but that's what it's all about.
Time is it? Good time for another.
I'd like to throw some dice. Fancy a game?
Yeah, let's do another. Let's do another 12 groschen.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
Yeah, Lady Luck doesn't like me very much. It actually slaps me all the time.
You'll lose everything.
I think Lady Luck is even cheating on me. Might as well take what I have. Oh, I should have taken that 5 as well. Damn it.
We'll see. That's it. Cursed luck. This'll be the one.
Come on, bust.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You got nothing, buddy.
That's all.
I hate you. I really hate you. Jesus Christ.
We'll see. This'll be the one.
That'll do me.
This game's rigged.
That's it. Finished.
Oh, those sixes. Oh, come on, man.
That's all.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. It's 600 more to win.
That's it.
Oh, I hope this guy busts. Come on. No, you don't need any more
We'll
points.
see.
Just bust. No, come on, man. Bust. Oh, you got greedy.
Damn.
I only need 250 now.
This'll be the one.
No luck tonight.
250. It's all I need. 250. It's 100.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Nobody. Because I'm pretty sure I just won.
Shit.
Whatever. Best 2 out of Tiebreaker.
I hear you like a game of dice.
We'll go 25 groschen for the tiebreaker.
May the best man win.
Gotta show me up, don't you? Just bust. Bust you before I climb over that table and bust your jaw.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
I mean, I got 4 dice here.
It's no big deal.
Oh,
you didn't have much anyway.
You jinxing bastard. I mean, I'm not the AI, so I don't get like AI privilege. You know, where the house always wins. And considering the house is actually the programming of this game, which you are a part of.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
Yeah, I know this scam. Ouch. That ain't gonna work. I could take that 5 and that's it.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
What, they kick that guy? Oh boy. This is a part where I should inform him that if he actually wins, I'm going to kill him.
This'll be the one.
I will get that money back.
That'll do me.
Don't go to sleep at night. Oh ho ho ho. I think I'm good.
About time it went my way.
Your way? I just scored 2,000 on one hand.
We'll see.
I mean, I only got 650 left. Oh, whatever.
Remind me never to play with you again.
Oh, wow, but he did get $1,000 off that.
Finished.
I'm only 500 up on him. Only 200 now.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I don't.
Actually win? No, you shouldn't. And now I don't have to kill you. You just bought your life for 25 groschen.
Well, it'll be tidy for a little while at least.
Looks a lot like Yohanka. I need to get a potion that gives everyone the shits so I could drop it in this pot and, you know, watch the fun. Who's winning? I really wish I would show. Okay, Godwin, it's time to go to the bar. See what time he actually told me to get my ass over here. Get the parish at the priest. I mean, the parish priest at the tavern. Priesty! Hey. Hey. What the hell are you praying for? It's time to get drunk. Oh no, this tiny little room with nothing but a lamp. Or whatever the hell you call that.
I'll never scour these stains out.
Better use some sealer then, you know, maybe some urethane or some epoxy or something, you know? If you ain't got that, I'm sure y'all got boiled linseed oil. Hello, bailiff.
Good health to you.
Another thing.
Take care now. Ale!
My name ain't Al, alright? My name is Henry. Don't call me Al, or I'll kick your ass.
One ale, please.
Wait, one more hour. There he is.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
All right.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed
Look the
anyone
man
who
in
didn't
the
make
eye
it
when
to the
you're
shelter
talking
of the
to him.
castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujits, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things. But I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone.
He's right. You're like, I've done it before.
The most
Doing
hideous
it again
crime.
isn't gonna hurt.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Look up the Hussite Wars if you
to
want to
that.
know what that's all about.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Why not?
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj panuje sej smutek, do dnielo i rano utek, niech już małżeński majstrat, do wczera żylne staje prach. Už sej mojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich učit. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední jen. Buďme se mámy, panorama stávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned a točí se svět.
Enough of this! Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out. Oh.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Hell yeah, let's go. This is my favorite part in the game. The whole scene with the priest.
Come on then, Bayless. You want to fight? Come and get it.
I've only got 2 hands.
You'll get what for.
All right.
I'm gonna win.
I'll slay you, you scoundrel.
I'm drunk. I don't know who I'm hitting. I'm just hitting people.
So, my dears, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
It's like midnight to him.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
Oh. The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
What's this all about?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Oh man, quit bugging me about the tournament, will ya?
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. Oh, my guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look, from what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it if you stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad.
Guts for garters.
You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Oh, it's such an awesome part.
Well, all right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
I have time to read all this. Same crap that he said in the bar.
ever show up. The swill pole.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. I am here to tell you about Mother Church and to show you through my words how she is falling into decay and abandon, how the once great mother of all Christians is losing her dignity and trading in souls like the merchants in the temple. But I am digressing.
That whelp wants to preach about the church.
Whoops.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that huss.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. And his conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
See, one of the things I like about Kingdom Come versus a game like, let's say, one of the Elder Scrolls series, is the fact that you have a character with his own flaws, with his own backstory, with his own personality, which writes in the story. There's character development that you don't have in these other games. In the other games, you're just going through the motions and doing the quests, but this character seems like an actual real person in this world. So that's what I like about this game. And why I think games like Skyrim and that they're lazy. Just to be blunt, they're lazy. Like, we don't want to write a story. We don't really want to come up with a good character. So here's some basic tools. Go do it yourself. And yeah, that's just lazy. Yeah, but where did the other guy say he was going to be? Or guess I'm going to be going to well, I'm going to go to Rattay. I'm going to go to Rattay and I'm going to see if I can get better equipment. And might do the whole courting of Teresa while I'm there. I should start thinking about maybe a new horse, because this horse is pretty slow. Doesn't have that much carry weight. I mean, it's a starter horse. You get it for free. You get what you pay for. Rain. They have umbrellas back then? Good nighttime. Oh. Man, I'm not good enough to do the tournament. I have to get the next one. Alright, there's not really going to be anything of interest here, so I'm, what time is it? Yeah, I can go to bed and set out in the morning.
Lord be with you. Do you need anything?
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Get rid of this haircut.
I'd like that. Thank you.
But of course, money first, though.
Yeah, well, just pay.
Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be God bless.
I'm interested.
And what is it?
No, dear.
That doesn't look too bad. No, I don't like that one. I don't like where the beard just kind of is thicker than the where the other cut is. No, I'm just gonna.
I'd like to make you.
So what are you?
I've heard you have nice girls here.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
5 hours. Nice. I'm usually done in about 5 minutes. I mean, I didn't say that.
God be with you. Do you need anything? Take care.
Well, let me get my torch out. I want to see if I at least banged a decent looking one. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Certainly could have been worse.
Lost something hereabouts?
Yeah, my horse. I lost my horse. Chill out, lady.
Yeah.
Tenor. I don't want the tenor. I'm looking for the miller. Oh, the other way.
Yeah. Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the Rattay tourney?
Nah, not really. I'm good. I'm actually gonna save and quit for tonight because I really gotta do some stuff.
What? What's the matter with you?
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Please go away. I just want to sleep. I'm just gonna quit there then.
What's it to be?
Same time tomorrow night, everyone.